Hi, it's Beth at Owls. I'm going to just take a minute to show you the Sony camcorder that we have available for you in the casting kit. Just show you a quick way to get started using it, using the batteries and the accessories that come with it. If you need more advanced training, I'm happy to do that when you pick up the equipment itself. So this is the Sony camcorder we purchased. It's the same model as the Appleton Public Library purchased, so that we can all kind of share tips and use them interchangeably. I've been really happy with the output, and it's pretty straightforward to use, so I don't think you'll have any problems with it. But the first thing you want to do when you pick up the camera is make sure that you charge one of the batteries so that you're ready to go. There are 2 batteries that come with it, and they should give you at least a day's worth of recording time, so you should have plenty of power to do any programming you want to do. To insert the battery, you just kind of line it up on the back, push up, and it clips in, so it looks like a little extended pack on the back of it. But these do lose power as they sit without being used, so you want to make sure that you use the docking station to power it up before you have a program coming. This just plugs into the wall, and then you just set the camera into the docking station and push down. Once it's docked appropriately, you'll see a little light come on near the charging icon back here. That way you'll know that it's charging, and until that light goes out, you know that the battery is still charging, so just let it sit until it's ready. This docking station is also what you'll use to connect the camera to your computer so that you can move any videos you've recorded onto your computer to edit them. Once the battery is charged, it's ready to go, and you just flip open the side panel here for your viewing pleasure. You can flip this around, which is kind of nice, so if you want to be recording yourself talking to someone else, you can actually still, you can actually still see yourself and who you're talking to, or you can flip it around for regular recording, so that's pretty nice. To turn the camera on, I'm just going to do a close-up here. There's a green button right here. You want to push that down and rotate the whole dial to the left. Then you'll see that it automatically comes on, and it just defaults to recording mode right away, so you basically can point and shoot. To start recording, if you can see where my thumb is right here, you just push that record button. It starts recording for you until you push it again to stop it, and then your video will be on the camera and you can go from there. It's pretty straightforward. To turn it off, you're going to do the same thing with the green button on top. You're going to push that in and move to the right, and the camera will power down. As I said, once you've recorded your video, you need a way to get it to the computer, and you use the docking station for that. So you're just going to pop the camera back on there, and then you want to find the gray cord. This is just a USB cord on one end, and the other end goes into the docking station. And you put the USB end into your computer or laptop. We do have a laptop for the casting kit, so if you don't have editing software, you can borrow ours. And once you do that, you'll want to turn on the camera. It'll recognize automatically that you're hooked up to a computer, and you can push the computer icon on the screen on the upper left. That helps your computer recognize that this is like a remote hard drive. Everything on the camera is recorded to an internal disk rather than to a card that you remove, so it treats this like a flash drive basically. So once it recognizes that, you can transfer the file over, just drag and drop, and you're good to go. Then you can turn off the camera and you're all set. A couple of other accessories that come with the camera. One is just a cable that you can use to connect the camera to a TV, VCR, or something like that, so that you can view your recorded images on a TV. There's also a remote control, so if you want to plant the camera on our tripod, walk away, and control it remotely, you can do that. We also have a really nice wireless mic system, which is in the black pouch here. This is great if you have to have the camera a little further away from your presenter or what you're recording. You just connect this to the camera, put this on the speaker, and you can actually pick up their voice much more clearly. There is a built-in mic on the camera already, but when you're further away from the speaker it doesn't catch the voice quite as well. To connect the wireless mic, there's a little flap on the top of the camera. Just flip that open, and then you'll take this end here and just stick it down in there and snap back. Just adds it onto the top of it. You need to turn this on. There's a switch on the side. Then you want to make sure that this has a clip, so you could clip it on a lapel or on a pocket or something near the speaker, even put it on a podium in front of them. You'll need to power this on as well. And once the camera's on, those are Bluetooth devices that are ready to go, ready to record the voice. You do want to make sure you have extra batteries on hand. Put some fresh ones in before you start your programming so you don't run out along the way. That's about it for the Sony camcorder. Again, we can do more in-depth training if you reserve and pick up the equipment. I'll be happy to help in any way I can. Thanks.